Okay, so we are out here, the Dutchman's Creek Trail currently, doing planning to do anyway, I believe it's about an 11 mile, 12 mile loop, something like that. I don't know how, kind of wondering if we'll get through all of it. Truth be told, I got a very late start today. I wanted to get out here much earlier. It's about, I think it's about 4:30 now, something like that. So, not sure how far we will get into it today. Not even sure if we'll actually do the whole thing, honestly. If I have, like, I don't know, 8 or more miles tomorrow to complete the loop, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to come back to the car. But anyway, that's a later me problem. For now, we are out here, and it's actually really busy here today. I wasn't expecting that at all. Probably should have with the warm temps, but I just was not expecting that. But, I mean, it was so busy I had to come a fair ways away from the parking lot just to get away from people, to even turn the camera on, because there were so many. I really just was not expecting that, especially so late in the day. But anyway, we are out here getting started. It's a gorgeous trail so far. Really well defined. I was a little worried about that as well. I just wasn't sure how well maintained this was. For now, looking good. So, looking forward to having some fun. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really out of shape. I'm not very far into this at all. It's a lot hillier. Ooh, sorry. It's a lot hillier, if that's a word, than I expected. And not gonna lie, I'm struggling a little bit. One of the reasons I got such a late start out here is I woke up this morning and my right leg, my right calf specifically, had this, like, not quite stabbing pain, but definitely wasn't feeling good. And I kind of wiffle-waffled a bit, just trying to figure out, if I was even going to come out here. Add in that it's been cloudy most of the day, which of course it's not now, but I just wasn't sure. So anyway, something else I'm going to have to keep in my thoughts today and tomorrow, as I don't know what I did to hurt my leg, but it was hurting, and it still kind of is a little bit. So, you know, just have to see if it starts hurting too bad. I'm definitely not going to complete this trail. Hope that doesn't happen, but I'm not going to hurt myself and be miserable for a dinky little 12-mile trail. Dinky to some of y'all. Believe it or not, it's actually, or would be, the longest I've ever done, assuming I do it. Anyway, I will keep y'all updated. This is coming around the corner. I just happened to notice this thing. I mean, obviously it was a tree or something. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Huh. I don't know, y'all. What do you think? Does this count as a water crossing? I don't think it does. Something moving up there. Of course, it's the woods. What wouldn't be? That's cool, though. And if you look right there, little fire pit. So, I looked on All Trails before I came out here, and said there was one right by a small creek. Y'all couldn't even see me for that. Looked on All Trails before I came out here, and they said there was one. It's a loop, so you can either do the Uwharrie Trail portion first, or you can do the Dutchman Creek portion first. I chose Dutchman's Creek because I knew this was a little closer to the parking lot, and I wasn't sure how long it was going to take me to get out here. Answer was not long at all. So that's cool, though. I'm gonna have to stop and look at the map and see how far the next campsite is. I don't want to stay this close in, but I will if I have to. Also, you see that stick? Like right there? Definitely thought that was a snake. It's not. It's a stick. We're gonna go through a lot of that because I hate snakes. We have another creek. Shocker, I know. Creeks in North Carolina, who'd have thought? But unless I miss my guess... Well, correction. Unless All Trails is lying to me, the spot I want to camp shouldn't be too far away. Oh. Anyway. Fuck. Yep. Stepped on a rock. It wasn't solid. My foot's wet. That's okay. Hang on. Got a little trail going up there, too. Now our trail goes that way. I wonder what's up here. I don't know. Let's find out. Actually, on second thought, let's not. Okay, that out of the way, that little almost diversion. Here we go with another water crossing. Yay, I didn't get wet that time. Okay, so bad news. I was right. The campsite was right there. There are actually multiple. Really nice, really close to a creek. And of course, they were all taken. Well, one I might have been able to squeeze into, but I doubt it anyway. Went about as best of it too. Well, everyone, I definitely didn't make it as far as I had hoped to. Um, Actually, I think I'm just over 2 miles in. Not very far at all. Pretty pathetic, actually. But, you know, it was about 5:30 when I stopped. It's 6:15 now. I knew I wanted to stop so that I could have dinner, gather some firewood before it got dark. I mean, I know I still have an hour and a half before it gets dark, but, you know, part of the point of me coming out here is to just come out here and relax. You know, to steal a phrase, it's about the smiles, not the miles. I know people use that in a different context than I am, but, you know, I'm not going to come out here and force myself to do something that I don't want to, or force myself to hit some mile point just to say that I did. So, you know, once I saw that the campsites down the creek were taken, I didn't record any of this, but I came, there's a hill up there. It's pretty steep, too, at least for me. So I came up the hill, found a decent spot, and then decided to keep going a little bit. The trail's not too far away from me at all, actually. I'm far enough away that I'm not going to interfere with anyone walking on it, of course. But from down on the trail, I happened to notice these rocks, and it looked vaguely like a fire ring, so I thought, well, let's go up there and see what it is. And sure enough, it's a fire ring. So it was about a little after 5:30 at that point, so I just decided, you know what, it's a good place to call it. So I did. Set up my camp. I've gathered a little bit of firewood. I'll probably gather some more here in a bit. But for now, I did not eat lunch before I came out here. Maybe part of my problem. So I think I am going to get dinner going and follow up with y'all in a bit. So for dinner tonight, we have Peak Refuel. This is their chicken pesto pasta. I haven't personally tried this one yet. I've tried a couple other of their meals, so they were all good. So I'm really looking forward to trying this one. This is gonna take like no time to boil. This is with this stove. I've noticed it boils water really quick. This is the MSR Pocket Rocket Deluxe. Okay, and just like that, we have boiling water. Glad that happened after it was done. Mm-hmm. see what this chicken pesto pasta has to offer. Now, I also want to say, obviously, I am eating at my campsite. Where I am, this is I said the trail name earlier, but this is the Uwharrie National Forest. Per the Forest Service, there are not bears in this area. At least there's not a bear population in this area. There may be transients, bears moving through, but there's none that actually live here. So I'm willing to take the chance and actually eat food here at camp. If I was in bear country, I would probably have stopped, I don't know, maybe up to a mile before I got to my campsite here, had dinner, and then moved on. I will be hanging a bag later, though. Again, I'm not really worried about bears, but rodents are a thing, and there's a fly here that wants this food. Yeah, this is good. I figured it would be. I mean, I haven't had a bad peak refuel yet, but this is good. You know, this won't surprise anyone familiar with North Carolina, but just walking around here, and even on trail, my shoes, these are not the shoes I wore. These sandals are not what I wore to hike in. I wore actual trail runners. But you can see these are blue normally, and they are turning yellow from all the pollen. My trail runners were doing the exact same thing. It's insane how much pollen this area has. Now again, they say that there are 2 servings per bag. And you know, they're the ones that make it, so who am I to argue? But this is so good, there's no way. There's no way. Sorry. If I was with someone, you'd have to get your own. Bear bag is hung. Not very well, but it's hung. And the sun is going down. I tell ya. I bet you during wintertime, this is a gorgeous view. I mean, I have no idea. I have no idea what's beyond those trees, but just saying. Really is pretty up here. Well, it is just about to be dark in another few minutes. You can just see the sun going down over there. So, I'm going to get our fire going here, and then got some audiobooks I can listen to, a couple movies downloaded. So, get the fire going, listen to those, and that'll be it for me. I will, unless something just crazy happens, I will bring you all back in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It's just after 7:30. Looks like a beautiful day out there. Slept with the doors open on my tent. There was very, very little chance for rain yesterday. So, just got woken up a few minutes ago by some people going by on trail. This has been a really nice spot. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little. There's been small. I don't even know what they are. Small bits of stuff falling out of the trees all night. You can hear it hitting the leaves, and it worried me the first time because it hit the tent here, and you could hear it hit and roll all the way down. It was interesting, but yeah, it was a comfortable night. It didn't get that cold. I think it was supposed to dip down into the 40s. I think the low was supposed to be like 48 or something. I don't know if it actually got to that or not. I don't have a thermometer or anything with me. I know right before the sun came up, I woke up. My head was a little cold. But that's it. This bag, this quilt rather, did a really good job keeping me warm last night. I'm really, really impressed with it, actually. This is rated for 30. Now, granted, I didn't even get close to pushing that, but kept me plenty warm last night, I'll tell you. So, alright, now I guess it's time for me to get up, figure out what the heck we're gonna do. I gotta figure out if I wanna head back to the car, get home early, or if I want to try to do the rest of this loop. The rest of the loop is going to be 9 miles, 9.5, something like that. It's going to be a lot for me. So I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out after coffee. Really hope the weather holds like this. Yesterday, most of the day was overcast. And the weather report, when I looked, said that today was going to be like intermittent periods of clouds and sunshine. Well, I mean, yeah, there's clouds and there's a lot of sunshine, and I hope it stays that way. Okay, so, crap in my shoe. For breakfast this morning, it's nothing fancy. I just brought ye old standard oatmeal. I do have, I picked these up at the grocery store yesterday. There's these crispy fruit. Never tried them before. Thinking I might put these in the oatmeal. We'll see. If I can keep my stuff from falling all over the place. What a gorgeous morning. Absolutely gorgeous. Excuse me. So, this morning, after I got out of the tent, I went to take care of some personal business. And I stepped up the hill a ways and I realized there's actually another campsite further up the hill. There's all these sorts of downed trees up there surrounding it. So, I don't know how often either of these get used. It certainly looked like neither of them had been used recently. I mean, this was complete. This fire ring was completely covered with leaves. It looked like that one was too. Um, but they are here. Um, and I mean, they're relatively nice. I mean, I can understand, wanting to push down the hill, get to the creek, and camp next to that. Totally understand that. But if you're going the opposite way and you can't stay at the creek, they're a pretty good spot. That was a little hot. It's a little hot. Still a little hot. Okay. Buff is in the tent, so I'm just going to have to deal with it. I'm just going to pour it straight in the packet, because I need this for coffee. Ow, motherfucker. Too much. I'm also not hyper concerned about that. If this oatmeal doesn't work out, I'm not really that worried about it. However, coffee is important. Notice I use a lot more water for that coffee. Trying to figure out where I can put those handles without them getting outrageously hot. Alright, everybody. Time for the most important meal of the day. Coffee. Not breakfast. Coffee. I'm sure if any of you have had to interact with me in the morning before I've had coffee, you'll agree. Just using, obviously, some instant coffee. This is from Trader Joe's. It has creamer and sugar mixed in. The only thing I don't like about it, that's an interesting reaction. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's on the weak side, coffee-wise. If you read their instructions, one of these packets, that much, that's all their mix, is only supposed to be used for 4 to 6 ounces of water. That's just enough coffee to make me mad. So, I usually end up using, and I put I put them in the wrong thing. I put them in my food bag, not the trash bag. Anyway, I end up using 2 or 3. See? Clearly I need coffee. Why does it matter? You're packing it all out anyway. It matters. It matters. So, okay. My spoon out of my oatmeal here. Give that a stir. Cheers, everyone. I think it's gonna need that third pack. Nah, it's okay. I'll save that third pack for another time. I have plenty at home, but still. I definitely used way too much water for my oatmeal. I made oatmeal soup. But it's alright. Still eats the same. You know, I've been giving a lot of thought this morning to whether or not I'm gonna just head back to the car, which is about 2 miles, or push on, try to do the rest of this trail, which is 9.5 or 10. And I think this time I'm gonna cut it short and I'm gonna head back to the car. Simply because I know I'm not in the best physical shape right now. I'm working on it. But I don't know if right this second, today, I don't know if I can do 10 miles. I genuinely don't. The counter argument is I'll never know until I try. But, and today's Sunday. I've work tomorrow. So, and this spot, it's only about an hour and a half away from my house. It's not really all that far. I can come back down here some other time. You know, actually get here on time, actually start the trail on Saturday at a reasonable hour, not frickin' 4:30, and get out here and see how much I can do in a day. I do the whole thing great. I probably won't, just because I'll want to stay out overnight, but not that that's going to be a problem. There's a ton of campsites around once you start looking for them. I don't know. I hate to cut it short, because that was my plan, of course. I mean, of course, my plan was to do the trail. So I hate to just cut it short like that, but I think that's going to be the better option today. So, anyway, I'm going to finish up my coffee, break down my tent, and we'll head out of here. Time for two of the most important things I have out here. Bug repellent and body glide. Alright, well, that is it from camp. You can see where my tent was. Anyway, I am all packed up, ready to get out of here. So, I will see y'all on the trail. This is one of the sites I was going to try and stay at last night. There's a lot of down trees, but over them, it's a little campsite. It's a creek running right by it. There's another one just on the other side of the creek here. That one was occupied as well. This one was occupied, and so was the next one. You know, as it turns out, the reason I wanted to stay by a creek was so that I had easy access to water. I have a water bladder, not a bladder, a bag, and a filter with me. And I wanted to, well, I just wanted to be able to grab some water, but since I'm doubling back and just heading back to the car, I don't really need... Aha! Minor mishap there. Almost rolled my damn ankle, and my mic's in the shot. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, almost rolled my left ankle. I actually rolled my right one twice yesterday. Another reason I'm doubling back instead of pushing on. Just not paying attention, looking at the camera, not where I'm stepping. So, anyway, as I was saying, I don't need to filter water because, well, I'm heading back to the car. So, but look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at that empty tree. Isn't that cool? I can just see a snake or something curling up inside there. Pretty cool. Here's the creek I was referencing. It's a tiny little thing, but it's kind of cool. See if I can get a shot of it. Look at that. That's so cool. I love water. I know a lot of people come hiking for hills and mountains and forests and whatnot. And those are awesome. Don't get me wrong, I love those too. But water, it just makes me smile every time. Alright, I'm gonna stop recording while I cross this. This is the second site, or first in the way I was going. This is where I really wanted to stay last night. So you have a really nice fire ring built up. The creek runs along just over there. But there was someone here when I came out. It was just one guy. You can actually see his tent imprint over there. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. Just one guy. There's plenty of space. I could have stayed here. He was by himself, I was by myself. Just figured we both want a little isolation. Probably not the right word. But so I just kept on walking. Anyway, onwards and upwards. I swear I about lost it yesterday. I slipped on one of these rocks. That one. I stepped on that one. And it is not stable. I got a wet foot. No wet feet today. God, it's pretty out here though. And again, no wet feet. Yeah, I'm out of shape. Part of my reason of starting this stuff was backpacking, that is to try and get back in shape, and I'm better than I was. I'm still not where I want to be. Not even close. But it's a process, right? You have to start somewhere, and it takes time to get there. But y'all, look how pretty it is. I can't. I mean, I know it's just trees, but it is so pretty. I dropped my other trekking pole. You know, when I got started in this, I was, excuse me while I pick this up. When I got started in this, it was late, it was fall. My first backpacking trip ever was the weekend after my birthday, actually. So it was mid-November. I went out to the Uwharrie National Forest. Again, sorry if I'm mispronouncing these. It did not go well at all, but I've been trying to go at least once a month, minimum, usually twice a month since then. But you know, everything's been brown, everything's been dead because of fall and winter, and it is so nice to get back out here when everything is green. So anyway, we are still trucking along here. Not sure how much farther I've gone, but hey, look, I'm yellow blazing, and for once, that's not a bad thing. Shots fired at some people on the AT there. I think that's a polite way of saying that we're on native land, stolen land. Sorry if that's not your shtick. That is not political. It's just a fact. Many of our parks, cities, and everything are stolen. The land, anyway. You know, there was a people that were living here long before any of my ancestors showed up. My ancestors showed up here in the late 1600s, early 1700s. So, anyway, food for thought. On my phone at the moment, so you'll have to forgive the shakier footage. Maybe it doesn't shakier, I don't know. God. For as bad as all the pollen is, I love spring. It is just gorgeous, and I realize I'm sounding like a broken record here, but it is beautiful out here. Just absolutely beautiful. So glad to be out here. You'll see that burn mark on that tree over there. God damn, it scared the shit out of me. I thought it was some monster or something coming to get me. Mothman, take me away, please. Oh, believe I see the parking lot, y'all. Or at least the path to get to the parking lot. So, that means we will be bringing this adventure to a close here in just a few moments. So obviously this didn't end up being the trip that I had planned for. Didn't complete that plan anyways, what I should say. And, but still, you know, I got out here, I got away, had a good time doing it. So, that's what counts. You know, get out here and have fun. So, I am definitely glad I turned back, though. My ankle is really starting to hurt from where I rolled it yesterday. So, I think we made a smart decision. Could I have pushed through? Yeah, probably I have ibuprofen. Would it have been worth it? I don't know. But we will definitely be coming back here and finish this another day. So we are back at the car, obviously. Some traffic go by. The parking lot is very busy. I don't want to show y'all all the cars here just in case I give away someone's license plate or something. But yeah, it is just about full already. So, not really surprised. It was like that yesterday. That's why I had to park right next to the main road as opposed to up on the little gravel lot they have. But yeah, this is a really nice place. I will definitely be coming back here. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Again, I do think I made the right call turning back. My ankle is really kind of starting to bug me. So, go home, take some ibuprofen, get off that, and get back at it. I already have 2 trips planned next month with 2 good friends of mine. I may squeeze, who knows, may squeeze a 3rd one in. I may come back here. We'll just have to see, have to play that by ear. In the meantime, get to drive home, enjoy a snack, good old Snickers, choice of hikers everywhere, and yeah, I will catch y'all in the next video, whenever that is. Y'all get out there, have fun, stay safe.